the Rock Metal Podcast, episode 242 with Logical Terror.
Logical Terror.
All right, Rock Metal Nation, what is up? This is John from the Rock Metal Podcast. That sample you just heard was Nightmare by Logical Terror, who I've got on the show with me right now. We've got a new single called Nightmare, which released on November 16th, and right now I'm being joined by Julius to share some stories about the music and share more info about the band. So, Julius, welcome to the show.
Oh, hello, John, and hello, all listeners from the Rock Metal Podcast.
Beautiful. Glad to have you on the show. Let's go listen back to that track, Nightmare. I come back from Nightmare, which is just a crushing track, which I think is what Logical Terror delivers. Now, this is the latest single to come from Logical Terror, but I'm curious, Julius, what is the story or inspiration behind Nightmare?
Behind Nightmare, there is a specific concept that is the evolution of what we did on Ashes of Fate. And in the specific, the new concept that is focused on a kind of fight between humans and all the distress and viral bad action going on against his place. So we ask ourselves why mankind is so blind, why it still runs with no reason, but in the same time, it's like almost we are fighting for our life inside a pattern that is not decided by us, but by others. And life is going on a strange realm where nightmares, ghosts, and virtual fears become now real and parts of us. So it's like a mood that you feel awakening from a deepest nightmare, but it's your life right now.
Mm-hmm. There's so much depth in that. You know, why is mankind so blind? Why are we still doing things that we know we shouldn't be doing? And it's like we're trapped within, as you said, this wheel, where nightmares become real and, fighting for our lives inside of a pattern that was not decided by us. And, it's fantastic because a lot of times people are just looking for somebody to listen to or somebody to lead them. And unfortunately, a lot of times these leaders don't know any much else better.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we are feeling trapped in a lie, and our life becomes like a loop. We are trapped inside, and we can find a way to escape. And that's why the artwork from Nightmare take inspiration with a maze, where a human in this specific idea is a dancer, still dance, so still does his part, running all the day, dancing all the day without a end of this loop.
Mm-hmm. Cool stuff. Let's go listen to the next track, The World Was Mine. Rock Metal Nation, it's John from the Rock Metal Podcast for a real quick break to let you know that Jay over at Metal Mayhem Radio is looking to help you get your band in rotation on his station. So go ahead and hit up Jay at studio@metalmayhemradio.co.uk. That is studio@metalmayhemradio.co.uk. Just go ahead and say that the Rock Metal Podcast sent you. He'll get you into rotation on Metal Mayhem Radio. I come back from The World Is Mine, which is actually from the 2016 album and also is featuring Bjorn Speed Strid from Soilwork. So, similar question for you, if you don't mind, Julius. Why don't you mind, what's the story or inspiration behind The World Was Mine?
Behind World Was Mine, and also behind all the concept of our recent release, Ashes of Fate, talks about the relationship between man, between human people and his place, his home, so the world, located in a real context. So it's everything is focused on the human fate in every aspect of life, from relationship between what human need to approach, taking care of what every humans have done in the past. So the consequence now, and also some steps of the fate that becomes naturally. For example, the relationship between the mood of a man when exploration of a strictly parent becomes. So everything becomes so heavy, everything is really hard to approach, to go on the life, but you need to do it. You need to try reactions to leave everything behind of you and start again. So that's a really complete vision of all aspect and step lifetime of the human fate.
Wow. Very, very deep topic there. Now, for Rock Metal Nation who dug the track The World Was Mine, will be excited to know that there is actually a 360-degree lyric video available that they can watch. So if you go to today's show notes at www.therockmetalpodcast.ca, you can check it out. Now, Julius, if you wouldn't mind taking us through the production of a 360-degree lyric video.
Yeah, that's was really fine to approach on this production because we wanted to release something different something different respect what we did before. So it's not a real lyric videos, but you can visualize different situation from the video by a 30-60 degrees virtual concept where lyrics run, where you can see a desert land, where is the artwork of the album, and you can feel like a game. You are inside a little game and you can move inside it.
Wow. Very cool stuff. Now, with the album coming out in 2016 and then now with the latest single being Nightmare, the next logical question on Rock Metal Nation's mind is, well, what's coming up next for Logical Terror?
For sure, we have the plan to release new songs, so everybody can expect one or maybe two songs in the first part of 2019, and a new record, a new full length is on the way for the second part. So new music, new videos, and new stuff after the end of this year and the first month of 2019.
Wow. Very exciting stuff. So the next logical question on Rock Metal Nation's mind, who is just super excited about new Logical Terror material, is how can we find out more about you guys? Is there a place that we should go to on the web?
Yeah, everybody can find us by following on the all the socials, or easily go to our website www.logicaltarot.com, and you can find all fast and easy link from for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, so you can find us everywhere.
Cool. All right. Well, Julius, unless there's anything else you wanted to throw out there, I just wanted to thank you for taking time out of your day to come on to the Rock Metal Podcast and sharing logical terror with Rock Metal Nation.
Thank you so much, guys. And thank you, John, for having me from Logical Tarot, talking about our band, our music, and hope to chat soon about upcoming new stuff.
All right, Rock Metal Nation. Hope you just found your new favorite band in Logical Terror. Big thanks again to them for coming on and sharing their music with us. Make sure to head over to www.therockmetalpodcast.ca to get all the information on the show you just heard today. And until then, rock on, Rock Metal Nation.